Hello guys and welcome to another track guide video, and today we got Circuit de Sainte-Croix B, and this version of the track is, as with all of the other Sainte-Croix circuits, it's very long and it's so easy to make a mistake. So I'll just try to explain what I'm doing here and how to avoid making those same mistakes that I'm just talking about. And by the way, I'm using the GTR and we are using hard tires for this one. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay, let's start with this lap, and I have to say I'm using third gear more than I should really. So you should probably stay in the first corner in fourth gear. So don't downshift into third gear. I think it's gonna make you a little bit quicker around the turn. So here, 100, and then at the 50-meter sign, I start turning in. And as I said before, stay in fourth gear. I think I got a little bit too much of that engine braking, and I mean, it was okay. I mean, I got around the corner pretty good, but I just think you can get even a better exit and more speed in fourth gear. So here, 100-meter sign, but again, breaking the straight line, and just before the 50-meter sign, you will start to turn in while I'm doing it here. So a little bit of braking down and fast on the power. So this is crucial if you want to get good rotation out of certain turns, especially slow turns. So once you're in third gear, like, really go on the power quickly. Do not hesitate. Don't put 20% in and then wait. So just quickly in, and then the back of the car will snap and you will get very nice rotation around the turn. So here I'm looking at this point and I'm just trying to turn in, but stabilizing the car with a little bit of throttle down, and again maybe 10-15% on the brakes. So here I've done a little bit more than I should. The car got sideways, so you should try to avoid there. And just looking at the patch right there, 50% on the brakes and quickly in third gear. So as soon as you can, and use as much track as possible. So this is the thing that, you know, people just oversee, just using a lot of track on this, you know, on this circuit, on this track. Yeah, kind of makes sense. So here I'm looking at the triangle, kind of looking to get even a wider line through this section. So third gear and quickly, just kind of when you reach the apex, go quickly on the power. So you will get that nice rotation, and it might seem like it's impossible to make the turn, but with that rotation, with that amount of rotation, you will kind of be able to do it. Sometimes it's difficult. Looking at the Marshall right there, just before this patch, I'm kind of applying 20-30% on the brakes, coasting, and as soon as you can see the end, kind of the ending and actually the start of that barrier, I go on the power. So it's, I know it's a kind of a blind corner. You should really, I mean, you should really risk it if you want to get kind of a good exit, but I mean, there is no way of getting around that corner quickly if you don't risk it. But again, here a 150-meter sign, just slightly later at about 130, 140, I brake straight. 50-meter sign, just before it, you start turning in, 20-30% on the brakes and fast on the power before the apex. So I think I slowed down a little bit too much, but I guess you can always carry more speed. It's never going to be perfect, but you know, just making sure that you get very early on the power, and this is gonna make this whole section a little bit quicker. So we're going through this part, and you can see I'm just cutting this part a little bit, and just before this first part, just before this little dip, I just lift off, get on the power, and you know, as if you can manage to get to the inside of both curbs without touching the grass, you're gonna be okay. But please do not touch the grass. It's gonna make so much of an impact later on. So here, 100, and it's kind of the same principle. Braking at the 100, turning at the 50, and please do not downshift into third like I did. So stay in fourth gear. It's not gonna give you that much of that engine braking, and you will actually get a better exit if you just stay in fourth gear. And this was an 18994. I really hope I helped you with this track guide video, and if I did, you can even smash that like button, or maybe even subscribe to the channel. Once again guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. than getting there. Ah. Got it. 18994.